This what appears to be a mess of weeds is actually a cantaloupe plant that has spread out, and believe it or not, I actually did try and keep it weeded at first, but to be honest with you, just kind of gave up because of, and I did try to weed that a little bit down there when I cut grass the other day, but I just kind of picked up the leaves and set them off to the side and cut that strip there. But just too difficult to try to keep that weeded in there. I don't know, next year was my first time growing cantaloupe, so maybe next year we will put down some kind of a mulch, but we've already had I guess 3 cantaloupes off of this, but like I say, not real sure if it's the heat this year, but we just haven't produced a lot outside. This heat's really bad, but here you can see this guy here. Like I say, he's the last one. I don't see any more in this thickness here, but hopefully we'll get a few more. We do have some more flowering down towards the end there, and now actually there is a little guy fruiting up right there. So, you know, if we get lucky, we may get a few more. There's possibly another one right there. So, you know, we might get lucky, get a few of these guys to come up still. But I'm amazed at how far that plant actually spreads out. If I sound like I'm out of breath, I was actually weeding in the garden here a few minutes ago. So I've got a ground garden there. I don't have as big a garden as a lot of you guys on YouTube do, but I've got a little bit here and there. Some tomatoes. These are planted really late, and I don't know if that little guy is gonna put out anything. I think I got 1 tomato in there, but outside, just like I say, it's been 100 plus here in South Carolina for a while. These there's my raised beds. I've got 1, 2, and 3 raised beds. The far end down there being peppers and cucumber. That the cucumbers and peppers almost didn't make it. We had some hailstorms a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we had them 3 weeks in a row. So unfortunately, all the squash that was in this bed died. The tomato plants that were in there, I lost to blight. I left 1 up. I go around there, and you can see it. But unfortunately, this is what all of my tomatoes look like. All tomato plants. This is what all of them did that were in this bed originally. So I tried to plant some more stuff in here, but it was too late in the summer, and just haven't had any luck getting anything to come up. A little bit of grass there. That was where I just pulled those radishes that I showed in another video. But I did plant another squash plant there by seed, hoping that it takes off. Did that about a week ago, but like I say, this heat, I had actually 2 more planted in here, but they popped up, and then the heat killed them right away. I did get this one is a little bit more shaded throughout the day. This one and this one here, and then this one on the end. But yeah, the heat is just really holding these back, and we've actually had a fair amount of rain. But this plant here and this plant here actually bought. They were Bonnie plants that I actually picked up at Lowe's. The only thing I bought this year that I didn't bring up from seed, but of course that was due to the heat and the hailstorms tearing up the garden this year. So very disappointed in the outdoor garden this year. The last couple of years have done a lot better than this. Swiss chard does does absolutely no good out here. I tried to plant a few places. These have been up most of the summer, and you can see that the heat just, they can't do anything out here. But finally got a little bit of an overcast day. But here's my okra. Only have 3 or 4 plants here for the okra, but they're ready to pick again. They actually do really well out here, but 3 plants will keep my wife and I in more okra than we can eat. So I need to get in here and do a little bit more weeding. But I planted really close. I should have spread it out a little bit more, but we've got some green beans on the trellis back here. This is the best the green beans have ever done for us. They haven't trellised very well, but they've produced really nice. We've gotten quite a few pounds of these beautiful green beans all summer. So you know, they're doing great. We've got peppers. Our bell peppers are doing pretty good. I've got a few coming on. There's probably probably about 8 in that plant. Got another plant there, and it's got a good, looks like about 4 or 5 on that one there. Hopefully they will finish filling out. Just picked the green bell peppers that were on this one the other day. Got 5 really nice bell peppers off of it. Here is, there's one. There. And dropping my green bean. There's one that something's gotten hold of. And I think some of these may even be heat spots, but there's quite a few on there. That one is one that actually accidentally got hoed down. Hopefully it'll come back up and we may get a little bit off it. I've got to get out here and pull these little guys, the tomatoes off. But I'm probably pulling off, 2 or 3 handfuls a day of these little. They were called jelly bean cherry tomatoes, and they're really good. Most of the time, they don't even make it back into the house. So this little fella right here, I am not sure what kind of cherry tomato this is, but it's starting to suffer from that blight. But it came up about midsummer, just as a volunteer. I'm not real sure if seed fell, a tomato fell, and started growing, or if pulling limbs off of some of the tomato plants that were in this bed with the blight, if somehow one of those managed to actually root up and take off. But it's actually produced a pretty good bit, and they're really, really, really good. But for some reason the spiders really seem to like that plant, so I'm always a little leery of sticking my hand in there. But some of them are a little larger, not sure, maybe a little cross-pollination or something with another tomato plant out here. But these guys are just really, really tasty, almost sweet tasting. So again, here's the gumdrop, or I'm sorry, jelly bean cherry tomatoes, and just little fellas. You can see that compared how much smaller that is, but they're really sweet, really good taste. But that's my outside garden. Hopefully we might still get some of these squash to come up. Try to show you the if you can see the holes and how beat up all these plants are, and the rips. That's from the hailstorms that killed the cucumbers. Since that happened, I can't get anything but these little bally looking cucumbers. Yeah, every one of them's like this. It's maybe a combination of the heat and the plants being beaten up so bad they just can't sustain the fruit. But we've got some jalapenos. Planted them in here pretty tight, but I always have done pretty well with the peppers in this bed. But this year again, I think it's just been too hot. and even keeping things watered, um, they haven't done very well. So we do have some fruit on these guys. We get a couple here and there, but they sure are not doing as good as they have done the last couple years. Hopefully, maybe as it cools off later this summer and into the fall, we might be able to get some more fruit. And my peppers have always done extremely well at the end of season. So there you go. Not much to it, but I do enjoy spending my time out here. Yeah, we just haven't had the turnout this year that we had really hoped we'd have. So hopefully the aquaponics will keep producing for us. There are some eggplants finally. We had fleas, if I looked them up correctly. But there's an eggplant. And there is another one there. Let's see, got some flowers. But these guys took, there's another one coming right there and there. But there's one that might make it. But these guys were ravaged by, but I looked up, they called them, I believe it's actually a beetle, but were an eggplant flea is what people referred to them as. In fact, I'll try to get close enough. There's actually a few moving around on the leaves there. Let's see if I can get it a little clearer. There you go. But basically, the whole time they were coming up from seed, they just did really bad. Plants, once they finally got 6-7 inches tall, them eating on the leaves and destroying the leaves, they finally were able to withstand them. So even though these leaves look beat up, the older the plants got, the thicker the leaves got, the better they were able to withstand the onslaught from those eggplant fleas. So good thing we still are going to get some eggplants there. So I do like fried eggplant. There's another squash plant that we planted late, hoping that that will come up. Maybe we'll get some into the fall, and there's another one there. But hopefully we'll get some stuff out of the garden still. But just hasn't been too good during this hot couple months we've had. So good luck to everybody. Hope your garden looks better than mine. See you.